Would everyone please remain standing for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and with liberty and justice for all. I would like to ask Pastor William Dudley of the Union Church in Foxborough to the stage for the invocation.
On behalf of all the faith communities of Foxborough and all who are of good will, may the God who made all things bless the Foxborough High School class of 2014. May he grant you success in all your endeavors and dreams. May his hand guide and protect you. And may he bless for their steadfast love those who raised you, sacrificed for your success, and made you who you are today. May God hold in his hand in a special way on this day my neighbor and your dear friend, Sam Burns. God bless you, Sam. May God bless the class of 2014, and by the Christian tradition which I represent, may I say, may these blessings come true in the name of Christ. Amen.
You may be seated. I'd now like to welcome the president of the class of 2014, Megan Fitton, for an opening.
Hello, everyone. Today, I not only welcome graduates, but I also welcome parents, grandparents, teachers, and mentors. For it is not just a day for us, but a day for you as well. You were the ones who proofread our papers, you were the ones who gave us college advice, and you were the ones who held our hands during heartbreak. And as we reflect back, we now know we couldn't have done it without you. We have not walked this journey alone, and I think I can speak for the class when I say thank you. So enjoy this day, class of 2014, and everyone who helped us guide us here. We've all worked hard for this accomplishment, even if we're still a little shocked this day has finally come. I am honored to finally reach this milestone in my life, and I wouldn't want to do it with any other group than the one sitting before me. Congratulations to all. Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome our principal, Ms. Myers-Pakla.
Good afternoon to our parents, our families, faculty, administrators, members of the school committee, and the community, and most importantly, the graduating seniors of the class of 2014. It is truly wonderful to have all of you here to celebrate the 139th Foxborough High School graduation ceremony. While the events of today are a celebration for and the culmination of 12-plus years of hard work for the class of 2014, it also marks the retirement of several exceptional faculty and staff members from the Foxborough Public Schools in the coming weeks, and we would certainly be remiss if we did not mention them. So graduating from Foxborough High School, Susan Hutchinson, who has been 10 years at the high school. Retiring between the high school and the Ahern, George Murphy with 28 years. From the Ahern Middle School, Donna Nobling, 11 years, Kathy Feldman, 18 years, Valerie Imbalt, 20 years, Jerome Purchard, 10 years, Karen Abraham, 7 years. From the Taylor Elementary School, Joan Parker, 31 years. From the Igo Elementary School, Suzanne Hefferman, 22 years. Karen Melcher, 14 years. And from the central office, Wendy Wills, 17 years. These individuals have dedicated their professional lives to the education of literally thousands of young people that have gone through the Foxborough Public Schools. As always is the case, their passion for their craft and their commitment to the highest standards of their profession have been reflected by the students' growth and successes. I would ask the retiring faculty and staff who are here today to please stand and be recognized for their outstanding work in and out of the classroom, and to thank them for all that they have given to the young people of the Foxborough Public Schools. Any of our retirees? We do wish to extend a huge thank you to each of you as you begin the next chapter in your life's journeys. At this time, I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Deborah Spinelli.
Okay, class of 2014. Before graduation, I always look forward to class night and to perusing your yearbook to take those last opportunities to get to know the graduating class a little bit better. This year, I found myself really enjoying the quotes you selected for your yearbook, and I'd like to start with one. Alex DeCenzo, where are you? Just raise a hand. Oh, Alex DeCenzo, thanks for giving me the beginning of my speech. Alex's quote from Dave Chappelle says, "You know you must be doing something right if old people like you." Speaking on behalf of a bunch of old people, we really, really like you. In fact, we love you, class of 2014. Every single one of you has given us something to be joyful and to celebrate, and we appreciate that. You've certainly met your goal to finish unforgettable. I love that phrase that you had on class night, finish unforgettable. I think that's one thing we can all agree on. You truly have made yourselves unforgettable. Congratulations to each and every one of you for reaching this milestone today. I want to talk to you today about hope. You're probably thinking, hope for your future, hope you'll reach your goals, hope you'll be happy in life, but that's not really what's been on my mind. As I think about the class of 2014, I've been thinking so much about how much hope you've given me and everyone else around you. Because of you, I have great hope that our world is in good hands with your generation. How have you given me hope? Well, let's start with Alex, whose quote I've already mentioned, Saad Akhtar, Mike Piper, who created their own nonprofit organization, 2-Minute Tips, because they wanted to give back to their community, creating a program to deliver tips to teach younger students how to have a healthy, well-balanced lifestyle. Who wouldn't have great hope for the future with such young men willing to give of their time for such a noble purpose? To the 8 graduates entering military service, your courage and commitment to our great country give me hope. Another example? The very talented Emma Estabrook and her quiet determination to work toward child advocacy and child protection has given me the best kind of hope for the world's children, society's most precious investment. When I think about how your class faced such grief and loss back in January, I feel a tender kind of hope. You cared for one another with a natural instinct and a resiliency that made us proud and gave us confidence in how you will care for the people in your life as your world expands into new friendships and new families. And who would doubt that the world will be a more beautiful place because of the artistry of Danny DeVellis and Rachel Williams and the musicianship of Nick Adair, Alexa Dumont, Megan Fitton, and Angie Jepson, among many others. Thank you for making our world here in Foxborough a beautiful place. When I think about the academic achievement of students who were noted on class night, like Katie Notarangelo, Saad, Megan Screen, Brooke Dudek, Julia Nicholson, Rebecca Regan, so many more of you, I have great hope for humanity because of the contributions I know you will make to bettering our world in areas of research and subjects I can barely pronounce. And the other activities this class has been involved in, from athletics to community service to volunteerism to laboratory research, wow. Your energy and your ability to diversify and excel across all aspects of life are simply amazing. One thing I know for sure is that absolutely no one I knew in high school was doing the things you do and achieving to the levels you have. Yet another reason for tremendous hope and faith in your generation. Okay, get ready for some noise, because last, but you know not least, I absolutely must mention the spirit of the Metco girls, and particularly the Four Musketeers. I'm going to name them: Madoshe Baisley, Tavon McLeod Palmer, Rihanna Parson Flores, and Khadijah Richard. Ladies, you made my day every time I walked into Foxborough High School to witness your spirit, your humor, and your joy. You give me great hope for happiness and positivity in the world, so go out there and spread your spirit. Lucky is the world waiting to receive you. I wish I could mention each and every one of you, but I can't. So to all the members of the class of 2014, thank you for the gift of hope you've given us because of the people you are and our great faith in the people you will be. As I close, I only have one piece of advice to you because you don't really seem to need much. I think by now you've noticed that Mrs. Myers-Packler cries at every class night and graduation celebration. Many of us cry right along with her. You want to know why? In addition to knowing how much we'll miss your overall unforgettable awesomeness, the truth is that graduation is a strange and wonderful time for those who love you, watching you move on to the next phase of your life. You're walking away, excited to go, and at the same time, hopefully, glancing back over your shoulder a bit at what and who you are leaving behind. Those who care for you and have watched you grow are so excited for you, watching you walk away, looking forward to your future. But we hope for one more last glance over your shoulder because we're already missing the connection. Parents, I'm sure you can relate. So class of 2014, as you walk away excited to go and become even more so this summer, remember, look forward, walk away, be excited to go. But please don't forget to look back over your shoulder once in a while. That glance is the best gift you can give to the ones you love.
And now, speaking on behalf of the Foxborough School Committee, I am happy to introduce School Committee member Ms. Katie Adair.
That's a tough act to follow, but I'll try. Good afternoon and welcome to the graduating class of 2014. Welcome, fellow school committee members, Superintendent Spinelli, administrators, teachers, staff, parents, family, and friends. I am honored to be here today to speak to you on behalf of the Foxborough School Committee. I am, like many of you here today, a proud parent of a graduating student. Class of 2014, this is your day. You have all accomplished so much, individually and collectively, and we gather today to celebrate this very important milestone. I'm sure many of you have learned these past 4 years that it takes hard work and dedication to accomplish something of importance. It also takes time, hours of practice and study to master the skills that you've learned. And from the accomplishments that we've heard so much about, it's very clear that you have all learned this. I am certain many of you have already had to figure out this balancing act of managing time, in a sea of multiple commitments and obligations as you work towards your goals here at Foxborough High School. This is very important to do. But remember, while striving for your future goals and successes, whatever they may be, take the time to enjoy where you are at that moment during the journey. We live in a very busy world where the expectation is to complete one step and then move on to the next one pretty quickly. We often move automatically and sometimes without forethought, and are so focused on our future that we often lose sight of our present. So my advice to you, if you're willing to take it, is to slow down, once in a while anyway. And a wise teenager, some of you may know, his name is Ferris Bueller, he probably said it best. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Congratulations, class of 2014. We wish you all happiness and success.
As principal of Foxborough High School, I would like to thank the town for its support of all of our programs and our students. And the town continues to give through town scholarships. These scholarships financially assist students who will be attending colleges and universities in the fall. I will announce each scholarship, the name of the student, and where the graduate will attend in the fall. Students, when your name is called, if you would please stand, and after being recognized, if you would then take a seat. And if everyone would please hold their applause until all of the recipients have been announced. The Mary Louise Cronin Scholarship is awarded to Tom Donnelly. Tom will be attending Siena College. The Snyder Electric, formerly Inventus, Scholarship is awarded to Catherine Notarangelo. Katie will be attending the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. The Susan E. Roost Scholarship is awarded to Colleen McHugh and Haley Sykes. Colleen will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst, and Haley will be attending Connecticut College. The Sue Mulren Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Alexa Dumont. Alexa will be attending McGill University. The Oscar and Ruth Roost Scholarship is awarded to Ariana Zanecchia and to Patrick Breon. Ariana and Patrick will both be attending the University of Connecticut. Is that correct? Okay. The Vincent M. Igo Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Nathan Wentling. Nathan will be attending Cedarville University. The Joseph Megan Jr. Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Luke Pascucci. Hope I got that correct. And Luke will be attending the Massachusetts Maritime Academy. The Josephine C. Furtado Scholarship is awarded to Megan Screen. Megan will be attending the College of William and Mary. The Foxborough Lions Club Scholarship is awarded to Sean Davin and Brenna Lincoln. Sean will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Brenna will be attending Boston College. The Barunas Family Dunkin' Donuts Scholarship is presented to Brooke Buckner and Thomas Donnelly. Brooke will be attending Bridgewater State University, and Tom will be attending Siena College. The Michael Baker Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Michelle Fay and Matthew O'Brien. Michelle will be attending the University of New Hampshire. Matt will be attending the University of Maine. The Michael S. J. Mellish Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Brendan Duffy. Brendan will be attending Springfield College. The IGO PTO Scholarship is awarded to Sarah Philbin and Molly Ketchum. Sarah will be attending Boston College. Molly will be attending the Catholic University of America. The Ernie George Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Jonathan Tang. John will be attending Bridgewater State University. The Rick Middleton Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Scott Fisher. Scott will be attending the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. The New England Patriots Charitable Foundation is awarded to Alexis DeCenzo and Matthew Mello. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. Let me start again. The New England Patriots Charitable Foundation is awarded to Alex DeCenzo and Matthew Mello. That's what editing is for. Alex will be attending North Carolina State University. Matt will be attending Ithaca College. The John F. Kelly Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Joseph Todd. Jess will be attending Michigan State University. The American Legion Scholarship is awarded to Christopher Howell. Chris will be attending Western New England University. The Garrett Spillane Third Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Jack Schroner and Christopher Loftus. Jack will be attending the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. Chris will be attending Bridgewater State University. The Ken Kane Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Megan Orecchia. Did I pronounce that, Megan? I'm so sorry. Megan is a student at Bishop Fian and will be attending the University of Massachusetts. So she's out there somewhere. But we do announce, the Lake Pavilion Foundation Scholarship is awarded to Alexandra Benjamin, Brendan Lally, and Alexis Evans. Alexandra will be attending the University of Southern Maine. Brendan will be attending Bridgewater State. Alexis will be attending LaSalle College. The M. Pete Parker Memorial Youth Baseball and Softball Scholarship is awarded to Maria Scher. Maria will be attending the University of Hartford. The Norman and Jeanette Daniels Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Brooke Dudek. Brooke will be attending Georgetown University. The Pamela Kelly Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Nathan Solomon. Nathan will be attending the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. The Martha Stanley Raymond Scholarship is awarded to Molly Madigan. Molly will be attending the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. The Brandon Scott McMaster's Firefighter Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Caitlin Pike and Zachary Smith. Caitlin will be attending Curry College, and Zach will be attending EMT Paramedic School. The Foxborough Garden Club Scholarship is awarded to Alexander Crowley. Alex will be attending Northeastern University. The Foxborough Youth Baseball Scholarship is awarded to Nader Jishi and Sheila Arekia. Nader will be attending Bridgewater State. Sheila is at Ursuline and will be attending Boston College. The Foxborough Rotary Scholarship is awarded to Danielle DeVellis. Danielle will be attending the Massachusetts College of Art and Design. The Jesse and Lula M. Dix Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Saad Akhtar and James Pierce. Jim will be attending Bridgewater State University, and Saad will be attending Union College. The Dennis Caldwell Architect Scholarship is awarded to Michael Piper. Mike will be attending the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. The Kathy Murphy Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Caitlin Theos. Caitlin will be attending the University of Tampa. The Lillian Malley Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Brianna Gould. Brianna will be attending Rochester Institute of Technology. The Karen Ann Stanton Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Leah Tierney. Leah will be attending the University of Massachusetts, Lowell. The Foxborough Education Association Scholarship is awarded to Rachel Bahena and to Angelina Jepson. Rachel will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Angie will be attending the University of Rhode Island. The Christian Chung Music Scholarship is awarded to Nicholas Adair. Nick will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. The Mark Daniels Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Rachel Williams. Rachel will be attending the Massachusetts College of Art and Design. St. Albans Masonic Lodge Scholarship is awarded to Bruce Lowen. Bruce will be attending Westfield State University. The Peter and Marianne Doss Scholarship is awarded to Montana Talley. Montana will be attending the University of South Carolina. The Caroline and Eva Waterhouse Scholarship is awarded to Lauren Shea. Lauren will be attending Emmanuel College. The M.M. Vadell Music Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Megan Fitton. Megan will be attending the University of North Texas. The High School Band, Chorus, and Orchestra Scholarship is awarded to Austin Collin. Austin will be attending North Greenville University. At this time, will all of our scholarship recipients, both our town as well as those presented on Monday evening, would you please rise? Thank you all and congratulations. At this time, I would also ask the following students to stand and remain standing. The following individuals have decided to join the armed forces: Blaine Newhook, Army; Harry McComb, Army Reserves; Austin Gutierrez, the Navy; Nick Battersby, Army; Brandon Ryan, Army; Nick Wentling, ROTC, Army; and unable to attend today, Matt Lovely with the National Guard. He's currently in boot camp, and Matt Anastasi, who will be joining the Army. So again, thank you all for the service to our country. And at this time, our first speaker is your class president, Megan Fitton.
I, like Miss Myers-Pacla, cry at everything. So if I shed a few tears, don't laugh at me. Okay. All right. September 7th, 2010, 7:33 a.m. Our first day of high school. I still remember what I wore: jean shorts, a polka dot tank top, and a gray Urban Outfitters sweater. My hair was straight, and I was still sore from running endless miles at field hockey preseason. Coming into a new school, I thought it would be just like the last. I would do my time and leave. But Foxborough High School proved itself to be less like a prison than I stereotyped it to be. A place where I thought the days would drag, time never slowed. And here I am now, standing before you all, minutes away from seeing the people I've grown up with, played pretend with, and developed the fondest memories with receive their diploma. I've never understood the concept of time. Throughout high school and throughout my life, I've always been late. Always the last one to know about the party, always the last one to finish a test. My daily struggles consisted of wondering if I had enough time to watch 15 more minutes of Netflix and still make it to school on time for rehearsal, or if I stayed in bed an extra 5, could I make it to class by the bell? Time was something I couldn't control, something that made me uncomfortable. And as I reflect on all the hours and minutes spent with the people that sit in front of me, and knowing that soon the timer will buzz for all of us, I am still troubled by time and where it all went. I had written a letter in September in hopes of giving it to the senior class before our final year at Foxborough High School had begun. For one reason or another, I had never gotten a chance to give it to them, but through the process of rummaging through my computer, I found it and feel this is an appropriate time to share. It reads, "Dear Class of 2014, as the beginning of the end of our high school career is quickly approaching, I felt obligated to express my feelings and gratitude towards our class before our last academic year together ensues. Over the course of my high school career, I've grown such an admiration for the class of 2014 and everything we stand for: eagerness, academic excellence, and pride in one's school. We have always been a group of people so full of vigor and spirit. We never fail to show our love for our clubs, sports teams, and school as a whole. Each day, I witness and admire the achievements made by our class, and I'm eager to see what's in store for us. As our final year together, I'm striving for big things, and I hope you are too. As seniors, we've waited so long for this feeling of entitlement, the power to look over the school and know that we've been through it all and it's now our turn to be on top of the class pyramid. Personally, I still can't believe that we're finally here. And after seeing 2 older brothers of mine graduate, it's amazing that it's finally my turn. But what I've learned over the course of the past 3 years is with seniority comes responsibility. Yes, we have traditions and competitions that we'd like to uphold. But as the oldest in the school, we have to realize that the attitude we bring to the building has a big effect on the entire school's atmosphere. So think about it. Help that freshman who's lost in the hallway, and make sure everyone's included when you see someone has joined your club or sports team. With the amount of extraordinary leaders in our class, this should be a feasible accomplishment. Besides helping others, I challenge you to help yourself this academic year. As a cautious person by nature, taking risks was never my thing. I've always struggled to step out of my comfort zone, whether it was meeting new people or joining a new activity. But what I've learned from those experiences that scared me was that those are the ones that were most rewarding. Step out of your comfort zone and try new things. Meet new people and achieve goals. Participate and embrace FHS culture now more than ever, as it is the last time that experiences like homecoming and Spirit Week will ever come again. These are our last dances, pep rallies, and games together. Let's make them count. Yes, we are about to make one of the most important decisions of our lives, but don't let that ruin our final year at Foxborough High School. Put the applications, SAT scores, and college tours behind you, and don't forget to live. Know this in times of doubt. We are all scared. Don't ever think that you're alone. Use your friends, teachers, and counselors to your full advantage, and always strive for self-improvement. Try not to get too overwhelmed, but always do things with a purpose. I am so proud to call myself a member of the class of 2014, and words cannot describe how excited I am to see what will come of the next several months together. Let's make this year count. We've waited long enough. Your president, Megan Fitton. I stand before you 9 months later. The chants have been yelled, touchdowns made, and eye black washed off. 9 months have passed in the blink of an eye, and I never would have imagined it would travel so fast. We are all ready to take the first step in the next chapter of our lives, and I have never been so proud to be associated with a group of people in the final hour of our togetherness. Everything I had asked for in the letter was achieved, despite never reaching the hands of the recipients. The essence of a true warrior shined through each and every member of this senior class. Our prideful spirit overcame the hallways. Our support for other students through mentoring and leadership is inspiring. And in the final months of our time together, I've seen our class branch out, not just through the school, but also in our own community of seniors, forming an everlasting bond. We left an imprint on this school that will never fade. I've always been known to speak as my true self, not through words, but with music. So as a closing, I ask you to please listen to the lyrics of this song that we all sang in harmony only a few short weeks ago. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test, and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, and in the end, it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. No matter what your path is, no matter what you choose, time will take you there. We all have experienced the shock of time and its rapid speed, and although its pace can be overwhelming, we can't afford to go through the motions. I still don't have the power to control time, which is unsettling, but I know that it is because somewhere a higher power wants you to treasure every moment. It's unpredictable, but it's beautiful, and as we grow old, we want to look back and say, These are the best days, aren't they? When we look back, these are the days we'll remember. Let's remember. I would like to introduce our valedictorians, Saad Akhtar and Katie Norderangelo.
Success is something that we all value, something that we all want to achieve in our lives and in our careers. We look up to successful people and we try to emulate them in their actions or habits. But a lot of the time, success is used synonymously with prosperity. We have all heard the phrase, a successful businessman, or that project was a success. But does success really associate with money? Does it have a value so we can put a price tag on it? No. To the contrary, success is defined as, well, wait, how do you define success? Success is defined by each and every one of us. It is when we challenge ourselves to achieve our goals. It is when we set the bar high to push ourselves to the limit. And it is when we don't sleep until we have accomplished these goals. Because it's passion and willingness to work hard that achieves goals, not simply raw talent. And let me tell you, the class of 2014 lacks in neither of these aspects. Now, as I look around, I don't see anybody in shock. Nobody has had a sudden epiphany, and there aren't any shouts of eureka. Because the fact of the matter is, we all already know this. Whether we learned it from experience, or a family member, or maybe even an inspirational speaker. However, I think success can truly be defined in one overarching definition. Now, this may seem contrary to what I just said about there not being one correct definition for success, but let's see how well it fits. Success is the achievement of happiness. We all seek to be happy in life, and that feeling of contentment, of happiness, is what we want the most. And the achievement of it is no simple task. Yet as I look around me today, I see smiles. I see people who are happy on this graduation day because they know their hard work and their effort has paid off. I see smiles in the audience. Parents are smiling right now because they remember the myriad childhood memories that have led up to this point and know that all the support over the past years have not been in vain. Teachers are smiling right now as they see their countless hours of explaining the same concept over and over again has finally paid off. And I'm smiling right now because I just made a lot of people smile in the audience. So, class of 2014, today we all are successful. And we will continue to be successful if we remember the words of Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to succeed that counts. And as I look around, it is clearly evident where that courage to succeed stems from. It is from the people that surround us. I would not be standing up here today were it not for the encouragement and support of my family, teachers, and friends. And I'm sure that many of us can say the same thing. So as we prepare to walk out into the world, we know that we are of value to the people that surround us. Now it is our time to show the rest of the world what we are made of. It is up to us to represent Foxborough High School. Now is our time to show everyone why we truly are the best class to ever walk the halls of FHS. And although we may be starting a new chapter of our lives unknown, if we continue to chase our childhood dreams and achieve our goals, we will finish unforgettable. So, for the final time, class of 2014, keep smiling, keep dreaming, and keep achieving. Thank you.
Family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2014. Congratulations. We made it. Now, anyone who knows me can attest to the fact that I'm a very average kid. I like sports, country music, and I love Panera. I stand before you today because apparently knowing torque equations and ideal gas laws makes you qualified to write and eloquently deliver an inspirational speech in front of hundreds of people on what is arguably the most important day of our lives so far. My fear of public speaking and I apologize in advance for the potential train wreck that is ahead of us. But here it goes. As we graduate high school and take the next steps in our lives, we receive a lot of advice from parents, family, neighbors, teachers, and administrators. Whether it's serious recommendations about our future or just telling us not to screw up before graduation, they always have our best interests in mind. One piece of advice that really stood out to me came from my physics teacher of 2 years, Mrs. Macharnik. She said that if you look back 20 years from now and still see high school as the best time of your life, you're doing something very wrong and need to make immediate, drastic, and radical changes. This piece of advice actually made me pretty hopeful for the future. I like to think that although we've all had those days when we dread coming to this school, we've also had some pretty great experiences here over the last 4 years. We've had crazy spirit weeks and fun pep rallies. We have had hallway decorating competitions and badminton tournaments. We've had homecomings, blacklight dances, semi-prom, and an awesome black and white dance. We've worked for awards and band, and we've left our marks on the athletic fields. We've done so much more than can be summarized in just one speech. But most importantly, we've done it all with great friends by our sides. Personally, I've had an amazing time in high school. I've been blessed with a great family, caring teachers and coaches, and have been fortunate enough to live in a community that supports its schools and athletic programs like no other. I plan to take Mrs. Macharnik's advice and approach the next phase of my life with the intention of making it even better. As for the class of 2014, I hope you all choose to do the same. This class is hardworking, intelligent, ambitious, creative, and caring, and is going to go on to accomplish great things. We will go to college, we will join the armed forces, we will start careers and start families of our own. Each of us will make a mark in our own way, whether it be in the arts, business, law enforcement, medicine, architecture, or teaching. We will all find our own bliss. High school has been a tremendously important part of our lives, and it is here that we've learned not only algebra, chemistry, and history, but also how to work as a team, how to prioritize, how to learn from our mistakes, and how to be good people. I encourage each of my classmates to take all that we have learned here into the future. We've been prepared to take on the world so well by teachers, coaches, and parents, and have the support to lead our lives however we choose. So don't be afraid to pursue your dreams, don't be afraid to take risks, and don't be afraid to fail. Do go out and make the most of the future, so that when you do look back in 20 years, you'll still remember high school as a great time of your life, but not the best, because you will be amazed by how much more you will have experienced and accomplished by then. So whether you find it hard to believe that life gets better than high school, or you've been counting down the minutes until freedom for the past 4 years, I wish for each of you an ever better life, knowing that no matter where we go, our experiences here and the friends we've made will forever be unforgettable. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2014.
Okay, class of 2014. Superintendent, Mrs. Deborah Spinelli. School Committee Chair, Mr. Bruce Gardner. I am able to certify to you that each of these diploma candidates has met or exceeded the requirements for graduation as established by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Foxborough School Committee. These young people are worthy recipients of the diploma of the Foxborough High School in the Foxborough Public Schools. For parents and friends, just a couple of things. We do have a professional photographer, so we try to keep this area as clear as we can. And I would kindly ask that when we are giving out the diplomas for our graduates, that if you have an umbrella, the umbrella goes down or you move to the side so people behind you are able to see each of the graduates. Our assistant principals, Mr. Joseph Heinricher and Ms. Beth Sylvia, will assist school committee member Katie Adair with the presenting of the diplomas. Ms. Sylvia?
Okay, I think we're all hot enough, so I think we're ready. Right? All right. You guys ready? Okay. We will begin with Megan Catherine Fitton. Brenna May Lincoln. Julia Ruth Nicholson. Molly Kate Sullivan. Nicholas Robert Adair. Salman Alam. Dina Alame. Luke Eugene Aldo. Adam Robert Aldred. Melissa Grace Almeida. Billy Joel Antoine. Mackenzie Ann Essini. Jamie Renee Ballou. Justin Daniel Banks. Nicholas Stephen Battersby. Saad Akhtar. Ariana Marie Zanekia. Catherine Ann Notarangelo. Megan Elizabeth Screen. Madoshe Sarah Basley. Rachel Elizabeth Bahena. Alexandra Marie Benjamin. Andrew Neil Benson. Jake Adam Bellata. Tabitha Bori Boone. I got it. Shayna Lee Brennan. Patrick Bernard Brion. Anne Marie Watson. Ian Ross Adams. Molly Hannah Buckley. Brooke Lori Buckner. Owen Thomas Campbell. Mara Lynn Caulfield. I'm sorry, Canfield. Sorry, I got the Mara part right. David George Carter. Ashley Rose Cicero. Jamie Zenobia Clifton. Stephen Michael Coleman. Yeah, buddy. Caitlin Elizabeth Conger. Austin Mackenzie Conlon. Madison Elizabeth Crosby. Slight pause. Alexander Philip Crowley. Sean Francis Davin. Leah Dollar Davis. Aubrey Lee Darcy. Gerard David Dawsey. Olivia Marie Darcy. Sophie Tedeschi Davis. Christina Katerina D. Jennifer Lee DeFazio. Danielle Jessie DeVellis. Alexander Art DeCenzo. Thomas Edward Donnelly. Jessica Dowling. Brooke Lisbeth Dudek. Brendan Patrick Duffy. Alexa Marie Dumont. Derek Thomas Dunn. Right here, buddy. We good? Emily Louise Dykstra. Kimberly Ann Elias. Michaela Bell Epps. Emma Carolyn Estabrook. Patricia Madeline Eva. Alexis Catherine Evans. Michelle Winifred Fay. Jacob Morris Feinzig. Scott Allen Fisher. Rachel Elizabeth Flannery. Michael Francis Flint. Zoe Victoria Georginez. Patrick Michael Gukin. Brianna Nicole Gould. Sasha Clarice Greenhalsh. Julia Marie Groves. Victoria Lynn Gunn. Austin Gabriel Gutierrez. Catherine Virginia Haddad. Mr. Heinricher, I believe this one's for you.
Cami Kathleen Heinricher.
Casey Laurel Hopewell. Alexandra Lauren Howe. Christopher George Howell. Connor Richard Jakes. Angelina Galello Jepson. Nader Kador Jishi. Ashley Marie Johnston. Brendan Patrick Kelly. David Douglas Kern. Molly Patricia Ketchum. Brianna Elizabeth Kenahan. Brendan O'Brien Lally. John Henry Lane. William Alexis LeBron. Alexander Michael Lee. Charles William Leopold. Olivia Lynn Ladani. Bruce Edward Lowen. Christopher John Loftus. Carrie Allison Long. Connor Patrick Longley. Jamie Hope Lutz. Lower Lutz. Lutz. It's Lutz. Mr. Heinricher.
Dennis Danielle Lynch Jr. Michael James Lynch. Megan Elizabeth McMaster. Molly Sue Madigan. Kevin Joseph Martinetti. Dean Adam Mazzola. Harrison William McComb. Peter John McCoy. Colleen Catherine McHugh. Amelia Jean McKechnie. James Ryan McKinney. Tavon Deandra McLeod Palmer. Matthew Richard Mello. Carlene Margaret Miller. Natasha Marie Molina. Christopher Jeffrey Malloy. Antonio Manuel Moniz. Taylor Jean Moon Ronaldi. Madison Leah Marini. Joseph Allen Morley. Matthew George Morrison. Natalie Marie Mortensen. Blaine Dana Newhook. Ethan Blake Nichols. Christina Ruby Norvish. Matthew Neil O'Brien. Timothy Michael O'Halloran. Olivia Jamie O'Neill. Rihanna DeAsia Parson Flores. Imani Tierra Parson Lewis. Luke Francis Pascucci. Sarah Grace Philbin. James Albert Pierce. Caitlin Elizabeth Pike. Michael Anthony Pfeiffer. Christina Nicole Politano. Vincent Michael Politano. Jada Marie Powell Thompson. Zachary James Preesing. Emma Maureen Prinos. Connor Kevin Putnam. Christopher John Randall. Rebecca Jane Regan. Kadisha Richard. Genevieve Paige Rogan. Danielle Roma. Romero Marquise Rose. Brianna Marie Ryan. Brandon Thomas Ryan. John Mitchell Shaner. Maria Adriana Scher. Lauren Elizabeth Shea. Kimberly Ann Slack. Aiden Michael Smith. Zachary Joseph Smith. Nathan Joseph Solomon. Trace Kenneth Spencer. Kyle Frederick Spurzl. Catherine Erin Spillane. Shaheem Rashawn Stallworth. Anastasia George Stamatos. Jessica Haley Stern. Eric David Strack. John Calvin Strickland. Ryan Joseph Stringfellow. Kelsey Ray Sullivan. Haley Diane Sykes. Montana Paige Talley. Jonathan Philip Tang. Brittany Paige Thayer. Caitlin Mary Theos. Leah Catherine Tierney. Mitchell Franklin Timmons. Joseph Shannon Todd Jr. Catherine Ann Torkelson. Luciano Edwin Valenza. Lindsay Ann Venuto. Aiden Joseph Walter. Nathan Oliver Wentling. Lauren Elizabeth White. Rachel Marguerite Williams. Danielle Margaret Wood. Justin Andrew Zapanik.
I'm definitely hugging the last person. Oh, one more.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure that I present the greatest class, the class of 2014.
Yeah, but don't get ready.
Sailing songs?